welcome back to more Beacon Pines. And we got sound, and I got time, which is important. And we're gonna see this game to the end today. I did check the last episode because it's been a few days, not too many, but a few days. And we're trying to rescue Nelly, as far as I'm remembering here. So I also brought myself some tea that should help with any throat issues we might encounter, but as long as it's not longer than 2 hours left, then I should be fine though, but still. Alright, we got our friends to help. Let me just check things. Yeah, so we've seen these through. We're currently here. So we've gone rendezvous with Roxy, hazardous. Okay, so we're on the hazardous path where Beth, right, got the hair thing, and we had a chat near the phone booth. But we got away this time. That's where we're at. And then enlist the help of Jeff. Wait, did I not talk to them? No, I think I did. Okay, I think they left, right? Okay, Jeff should be... Well, I thought it was around here somewhere. Undaunted, he shook his head over. No, endings are merely a state of mind. It doesn't end until I give up. Wow, I admire the conviction, but can you really pull through? Can we pull through? Hey, you're back to studying. Good. Dawn, good to see you. You ever wonder why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? The clipboards, they say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction. Yeah, and we were chased at the treehouse, but then we chose a different path now as well. Can't really interact much with the diner, huh? Oh, there's Jeff. I was gonna say, where is he? Hey, Jeff. What can I do you for? Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean... I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
Yeah, see, I knew you kids were alright. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh my god, junk. Junk's gotta be the right word. Hide, shit, fight, crooked. We won't say junk though. I'm starting with crooked. Crooked. Yeah, they're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out and another comes scurrying along to take its place. Okay.
Luca wasn't ready to give up. He shouted out again.
Alright, fight. Fight! I've done enough fighting for one lifetime, and more than my share of losing. Time's come to hang up the gloves. I want to say them all because I want to see what he says for all of them. Shit! Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit? Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What you say? Go ahead and hide them.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Oh, so the junk wasn't the right one. Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what it will about old Jeff, and they all do. But you'll never hear him say I hide from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This thing's gonna be free, you know? I'm thinking 5 bags of sour garbage could cover it. I don't know if your teeth can handle it. Put it on my tab?
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Wait, oh, Iggy and Tish. Dude, I thought we were doing Rolo and Beth, but Iggy and Tish. Okay, they might be south, so not here, but... Wait, or they might be in the library. The library is open. Nope. Can always check the library, though. But Iggy and me don't have a relationship right now, right? We didn't square up everything. Hey, Tish, look who it is! Luke, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
I can't do that. We're listening? Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of... probably shit, but let's say malice. Giant bags of malice to each other. Malice. Oh, Tish, smart guy here with the smart guy words. Think he's impressing us. Scram, we ain't interested.
Luca knew they'd need Iggy and Tish to pull this off. He tried again. Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda... Okay, if I was gonna guess the right one, I would say strange, maybe, or hard. Let's start with crooked. Crooked, you know? Crooked? Yeah! Dude, my voice is still Jeff. How did I do this? Yeah, well, life is always crooked. Get over it, we ain't interested. Alright, shit.
Iggy gave a reluctant...
Then hard wouldn't impress him either, probably. So it would be strange. Hard? Yeah, well, life's always hard. Get over it, we ain't interested. Yeah. Ooh.
Iggy gave a
Strange. Strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we... Pull? No, break. He would love to break things. Break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things, even if a truce means less breaking things. But if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on! I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. And after this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime. See?
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded.
Don't break anything there, though. Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Yeah, I didn't want to go through 3 levels of that, so I wanted to guess the right one at the last time there. And he seemed to repeat his sentences mostly here. Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
Yup. He invited us to hang at the
A single
treehouse.
tear ran down Tish's cheek.
Aww. Oh my gosh, he talks. I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. Alright.
Chapter 7.
How wonderful.
Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation, and thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of.
I mean, we technically have time, but we also don't.
So far, everything was in
Since we're gonna
order.
reset. Yes.
Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. "We're locked and loaded on my end." And Rolo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
Nice.
He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
I would agree with that. If you act confident, like you can get away.
Rollo took a few
Dude,
vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
have you seen those videos of people going into movie theaters or something, pretending to be like you know, workman? What do you call that? Like a mechanic or whatever. Like walking in with like ladders or something, just going in, and as long as you do it with confidence, like nobody like cares. Like how do they know somebody hasn't been called to fix something, and then they just go and watch the movie or something? I think that's crazy, but still, it's interesting. All right. Wow. That is a look. For sure. Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Yeah, just act with confidence. Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept
Rollo
secret.
sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Aye. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits. Ooh, we're in. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing. Oh, just
He
check.
stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this
Rollo
form.
interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late. Well, it's your funeral. Sorry? What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. I guess they failed. Ready to... Oh, maybe it didn't fail. They're gonna distract now. Ready to light this candle dish? Yup. Suck on this perennial harvest. What was
The
that?
distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the goddamn door. I've got a job to do.
Ford fumbled around in a frenzy.
I want to check that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Ha! Phew. That was close. Hey, you got us in. Oh God. Why did it say Beth? It's Beck, right? But anyway, her voice. I've been speaking so highly now. It's still way too hot. All right, our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure that when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one, but you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. All right, everyone knows what to do? Yeah, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck. In case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Look at the founder's office. Dude, we're in. That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. That's sus. Oh God. Do I actually have to remember? You can do it. A whole way to nowhere. What's going on here? Alright, we check this one. Alright, we've got a door here. And you lead back. Okay, now I'm gonna struggle with Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Uh-oh. Luca, what are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I'm certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay, you just stick with me, we've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
Oh, this is not good. We? Yeah, Roland and Beck are headed to Deep Engineering. Thank heavens you found me. Gotta get out of here. Can't leave just yet, but they'll catch us again. Gotta do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder, why are you looking for him? I'm not, I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
I came from that way, though. Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. Oh, so we had to meet Solomon anyway. Okay. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Huh. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like
She
it.
mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us. I wonder what Solomon is thinking here. Dude, should he keep up with the ruse or should he stop them? Like, imagine.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing, we're stuck at locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the Founder uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
They sure do. Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery loud even doing down here? Slippery loud, huh? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the
Are we
numbers
sure
on the
Solomon's
screen.
not just gonna hit us on our head or something?
In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Yeah. He can't let this go on too much longer. Maybe this one opens the lock. 4 calls, everybody. crap, we got company! Luca, must go faster! Oh, one sec. I can't think with all this
He
noise.
quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is! 13806, go, go, go! Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you're just trying to help. The clipboards. Such a great name for them. Oh man! No water cups! Rolo! Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in!
Mr.
Oh,
Kerr
God,
approached
Mr.
with
Kerr
a
as
sneer
well.
and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms, they're
With
trapped.
self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? Are you okay? I think we might be busted. Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Oh. Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. No. Oh yeah, you get him. Make a break for it! Oh, the clippers were useless. Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there, after them! Yeah, I think that worked. Rox and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I am having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rolo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? Thought you'd be happy. I finally used a young chemist's lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not
Nellie
possible.
leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure? Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? Us brothers do work in the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest liquamine. Pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. Fundamentally alter matter's relationship with time. Interesting. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempest liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. Dude, imagine if that was something real, but without the negative consequence. It just makes it grow fast. Imagine how much food we could actually make and actually help people who are starving and stuff. But it led to complications. But then, if it grows fast, it would take the resources out of the soil, which means you would need more of the soil as well, right? Yeah, I don't think that would work. Well, obviously, maybe. The foul harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harnessing Tempest liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age? Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
Complicated, huh? You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Meh, those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Yeah, he's dead. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kara had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. That's why we gotta get you out of here. I just... Like now. Oh, wait, the vial! I finally solved the chemical equation, allowing direct control of aging. Oh, is that what Solomon used then, when we saw him use it at the festival? Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we've got Dr. Modwell heading your way now. Roger that, be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info? Well, let's see. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. You should probably do that, but... Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. Time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. Just you
Luca
wait.
tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Perhaps he is. Sorry, I just wanted to be on the right side of the desk when I looked at this. It looks like the founder was helping Kara plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. Yeah, you don't say. I guess we talk with Solomon then. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it! Polka dotted. Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo. Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me, I'm officially retiring from this heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Of course he's the one to watch the door. He's just gonna unlock it. Everyone else, huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Modwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child, the powerful and enigmatic founder, Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial Harvest, Valentine Fertilizer, all connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But
Her
that's...
eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ha, yes, now you got it. Tempus Liquimine, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Mr. Dr. Modwell. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful
Yeah,
form.
he didn't expect to be stuck in that form, did he? And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present you the eighth wonder
Before
of
he
the...
could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Oh my god! Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about
Rollo
it.
casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Oh, can we use it? Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca tickled the vial mockingly.
Seize him! Luca! Over here! Move another inch, and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back,
Then you'd need Nelly to
Solomon
make another one,
sighed,
so...
speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky nothing happens, then what? I mean, I would expect nothing to happen really when you smash it. Maybe grow something on that spot, but... we capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
Okay, let's think about this. If we smash it, which I think it would be the... well, I think Luca either should take it, become a grown-up, help, then he and Rollo can maybe fight off the clipboards and the others. Solomon's still tiny. I mean, they are outnumbered, but Beck's pretty smart, so she could maybe help out with her brain. Or we smash it, but we get caught. Nelly says that she won't make another vial unless they kill us, so we have to stay alive. We might get rescued by our friends that are out there, Iggy and Tish and Roxy and... what was the other one's name? Maybe John has heard something can help. Like, and we have Jeff as well. I think we could get help somehow. If we give the vial, I think just bad things happen, really. We either have to destroy it or use it. But that's just my thought right now. But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
Don't trust. Nuh-uh. Never. You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there's only one way this ends.
She looked to Nelly shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nelly sighed in defeat.
No.
Beck slowly approached Solomon.
No. Beck's smart. Beck's smart. What's she thinking? That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
What?
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Beck! Oh no. Mr. Curry, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think all of this thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. So his father. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Wait, did we turn on this? No. No, they're probably clapping for Kerr. I wondered if they had like a mic or something in here so everybody heard what happened, because that's such a classic. Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Well, crap. Yeah, you can say that. Can't believe Beck sold us out like that. Well, she was worried about her family and everybody, I think. She didn't know that, like, if she destroyed it, she wouldn't know what would happen. So I get it. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rollo, you just need some time. Rollo, it's over. You lost. Wow. I don't know about that.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wins all heals. Well, time seems less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. So he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in this lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to the extreme amounts of Tempus Liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change. But that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. And I believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Indeed. Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Explosives, huh? Couldn't be. Oh?
Chapter 8.
Oh, new chapter?
Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone.
No, it was for the better. That
Traded
route
for
wasn't
this
very
jagged
good.
hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Mm-hmm. Hello? There they are. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Miss Luca's Gran. That's awful nice of you, but I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial
Yeah,
Harvest,
but it didn't
just
work
as Solomon
well
finished
last
up his
time.
speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We gotta stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
Yeah.
A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that. What did you do? Did she somehow switch it or tamper it?
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I do remember, and I do remember saying that she's too smart for this, which apparently she is, and I got fooled. I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk, change, and malice. Okay, we have 3 options. I wonder if any of them... Are we gonna get 3 split-offs from this, though? Or 2 endings. Ugh, I want to choose the wrong ones. I feel like change would be the right one here. I want to see malice, though.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yeah, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
I guess we can see the other changes anyway. We can go back here. That's funny. Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Damn, dude. Achievement out with a bang.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Yeah. Alright, so we could end the game here, we obviously won't. Alright, let's try junk next.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did the ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Paul always says bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. You can all call me Sharper
His
Valentine.
body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared.
Okay, so it's like the same result then. Could we get like ash? Like dark gray sprinkles? Oh. He just is gray. Oh, no, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, so change is the right ending here. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
I think we can do better. Alright, let's see change.
Might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like, pocket change? Your unlucky penny. Oh. Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one's looking. What's that going to do? No idea, that's the beauty of science. Now, we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh, zooming in now. A baby? Holy crap, he's a baby? Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, a young Sharper. And that will be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes.
Will Sharper remember everything, or will he... Because, like, he remembered as a child, so... He will still end up a bad guy as an adult, right?
With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Alright. Well, it seems to
Beacon
be the right
Pines'
one.
coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling
Did
leaves
they
of autumn.
not move back to their other town?
After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Okay. Oh, okay. Love that sweater, huh? Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. Huh. I guess we're gonna go and see everybody
Over
be
time,
there.
Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Did Eleanor
Eleanor
get back
had moved back into her bedroom,
to her younger self?
and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
I want to see Mom at her proper age. She isn't, though. Doesn't that mean she's gonna die? Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. Got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. And also, Rollo? Did Rollo get young again? I just want to make sure we check everything before we end. It's so beautiful though. This game, gorgeous. music has been nice too. Still keeping this fire going, huh? Wait, so this is the other one? This is the proper town? Is the grave is gone? But then, no, the house was gone in the other one, wasn't it? Ah, I'm confused. Hey, Roxy. Here, you and Rolla have big plans for the little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rollo, 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we got some help with that. How's the internship at Nelly and Yona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. I guess that's why we were never allowed to go this way, because of it not actually being possible. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Yona and Ella for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Yeah, he looks a little bit more happier now. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's
When
next?
Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Okay. I guess they like being ordered around, huh? Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here? This is something I can be proud of. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Okay, we can't go to the treehouse just yet. How's the napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view is getting greener every day. Nice. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nelly's idea. There's still a lot of work and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that. I like that. Slow and Dirty Harvest. I don't know if that's very marketable, but sure. I better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the greenhouse. Okay, so we're not allowed to go there. That's fine then. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, and honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swim-swamming fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. Wait, did you ever... How old were you then? What did you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Catch and release, eh? Well, that's a good sign that that's possible. A little higher. Yup. Little lower. Yup. Little higher. Yup. I'm telling you now, the angle isn't the issue. Need more power to the radio. I don't like that Rollo is big. I want Rollo back again. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who? Me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yup. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want Mission Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. I'll lead the way. Ooh, gone to back. Wait, I want to go inside the... Here, though. I can't tell if there's any changes. The paint bucket, maybe? Maybe. Alright, let's go. But nobody's, I guess we don't have another unlucky coin to turn Rollo a step younger, huh? And Mom as well. I'm still worried about that. Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, you know, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Will, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain its previous memories. Let's go! Okay, but like, then the question is he genetically evil? Or if he's not, how did he turn evil in the first place? And if he can be influenced to become that way, how easy is it to get him back there? There's a lot of questions around that. I guess I'm never gonna get an answer, but still, I'm thinking about it. For all intents and purposes, this child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. Also, imagine growing up with then the brother and sister here, or like the son and daughter. What if they carry animosity towards their father, which then impacts him as a baby, makes him grow up to be evil again because they treat him like he's gonna be evil. They can't just like put all that stuff away. Like, I feel like I couldn't be unbiased in an upbringing like that. I think I would have to give the child to somebody who's like really nice, because my biases towards that person would be like bad. Even if I tried not to be, I don't think you could help it, really. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I'm endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. Can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
Oh, that would be acceptable. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of the Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Hey, Dawn. I expected Dawn to have more of a role to play in everything. I mean, we saw her from time to time, but I felt like we would see her at the end helping out some way too. I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? No, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to report in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mineshaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. Sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Ha! We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
I guess you're just gonna... Wait, is this different? Anything it takes, huh? Oh, we have a lot of... Okay, maybe I could have checked the fishing memory again then. Anything it takes to clear the sinuses. Incendiary with some... Let's do chili. Do you want this? What's wrong? Well, I like the spicy peppers. Put on something that'll really wake up the senses. Okay, he likes the peppers. Fish. Gotta be the fish then. Maybe? Call this one a cod for the common cold. Oh my, that's spicy and stinky. I'm sorry, I'll try again. No, don't you see what this means? I can smell again. Looks like your father isn't the only doctor in the family. Alright, alright. Hey, Mrs. Ash, what can I get you? Oh, I'm not terribly hungry. Something snack-sized, if you could. Okay, we saw a tiny one. Roe or onions? I'm not sure about that. I call it the novella. Lovely. Last chance diner run by gremlins. I'm not a gremlin.
Mr.
I'm
Wilder
Luca.
adjusted his monocle jokingly.
I stand corrected. In that case, would you believe I have a craving for a burger? Go to the right place. Indeed, I'll have a nice juicy burger topped with onion. A nice juicy burger. Did you mean big or just juicy? Because I can do that. I can also do that. But you didn't say a lot, so... Here you go. Call it the Wilder. You know I love a good byline. Many thanks. This isn't little Luca. Hey, Uncle Nuncreed. How come you haven't been around the house lately? Well, your dad and I had a little disagreement is all. How's he doing? Has he mentioned me? Not really. He's been busy lately. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime. Is that so? Tell him I'm thinking of him. You seem sad. Nonsense. What can I get you for lunch? Fact of the matter is, I don't have much of an appetite right now. But you gotta eat. I'll make you something special. That'll cheer you up. Something special. Oh, we've used this in the past. Ooh, I don't think that's gonna cheer him up. Guess lavish. With... maybe not the prick... maybe that? That'll cheer him up. Call it the cheers looking at you, kid. One burger with a side of good vibes.
Mr. Nuncreed reached down and patted Luca's shoulder with an enormous hand.
Got a lot of your daddy in you, don't you? I guess so. Run along, I'll do my best to clean up my plate. Listen well, child. I'm going to say this once. I require a well-done burger. Got it. When I say well done, I mean it. Well done, no problem. Oh, you aren't grasping my request. I want the burger charred beyond recognition. Yeah, I kind of got there before you said it. Want it bitter and black. One burnt burger coming up. And top it with the most expensive thing you have. That would be roe then, eh? We already used that though. Because we've... wouldn't it be lavish? But we've used this. I feel like it wouldn't be that expensive. But this is chill. I'm going to try lavish again, but... my percent, the row, you're burnt. I can hardly believe it. You've done well. This is for Italian caviar. Stashed back there? The woman is full of surprises. Very good. This will suffice. I have a coupon here for one free burger. What'll it be? Well, I have a lot of mouths to feed. So give me the biggest burger you have. They must eat a lot, huh? You have no idea. Oh, and throw some lettuce on top. I gotcha. Big burger and lettuce. Amazing. I call it the too much is never enough. This should keep him at bay, thank you. Alright. Alrighty, it looks like we've got everything we need. Let's get to feeding these folks. I already fed everyone. You made all the food yourself? What on earth did you put on the burgers? I just used what was lying around. Oh dear, that can't be good. Thanks again, Luca. Best burger I ever ate. Surprisingly competent. Everyone seems happy. We didn't give anything to Jeff and stuff. Does that mean we haven't gotten all the charms? You really are a remarkable boy, aren't you? Achievement, satisfy all customers in the cooking minigame. Well, okay, let's talk to her.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me. Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd like to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Aw, just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait. That's cool. Yeah, okay. Before we continue on, I want to check the fishing again, because that was with his dad, no? So I want to see if it's different. Okay, we have the duck in the boot. Oh yeah, we definitely have more
Luca
here
tied
now.
a small magnet to the fishing with the law of attraction.
Anything else to say? Give it a good cast. Okay. Oh god, do I remember how to do this? Yeah, I think it was just like be patient with it. Got a key. Where do you think the lock is for this key? Now, why would we want to find out that? Because then we can know the secret. Yeah, that's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Cool. Alright.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
Apparently. What's that? Paper? It's got a bunch of big words written on it. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected. Who's that for? Applicant, Valentine Estate. Good. Good. I like that the game allows you to have, like, an ending. Like, after the end, the epilogue, just, like, so you can get, like, really finished with having a nice time with everyone. I like that.
Luca placed a
Struggle.
sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
True. Ooh. Malice 80 proof whiskey. Hard liquor for a hard man. Just leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. Sure does.
Luca
Pendant.
wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
Uh-huh. What can this be? I don't know. I can't guess these things. They do most seem to have like an actual watch. Property of Sharper Valentine figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine will be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. The man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. True.
Luca tied a bent
That is
nail
very
onto the
true.
line. If all you have is a hammer,
Bent nail, huh? It's like having a hook with a hook. Photo. It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Let me see that. Huh. Look at those two young fools. I didn't end up at the bottom of the pond. Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Well. Oh, God.
Luca tied a bent. If all you
I think we can leave, right? I meant to just double check. Alright, that's nice. Wait, so if we check here... I mean, it wouldn't show... Oh, yeah, we're still on the change route, so makes sense. No. Wrong. I wanted to see the... these again. But... I feel like we were able... there's a couple more spots there. So there might be more stuff. We didn't go up here, right? Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Zariel, you gotta come see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Oh, Lumi? If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if I know. It's too late. You're now officially a person that cares. Alright. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The
closing
end.
her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. I think so, too. Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character. Yeah, it builds something, alright. Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? Already? That's funny, I used to hide the stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. It is pretty tasty. Ah, the museum is gone. That's good. Wait, can we still hit the... Alright, over here then. Dang, this is a lot of people in here now.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the sores, they found a new species of fungus? Yeah, and they are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Yeah, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
Did you know? Did you know? Can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. We just finished the last issue. How was it? Great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. Just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You can ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Huh. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe you should do that, yeah. Had a good ending, apparently.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Oh. Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling everyone? Kinda got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go? Sure thing. Yeah, I do love seeing somebody experience something for the first time that I already have. Love watching game playthroughs or movie watches or whatever. Hey, I'm Miss Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this guy. But that's fine. You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Yeah. Oh, are these all the kids?
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come on. No one is too big, no one is too small for Jeff's wild ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Me. Guess what? Yesterday I saw Dynastus Titius. And that's good? It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Pecan Pines is gonna become the bug capital of the county. Alright, this still looks the same. I think there might be some changes here, but doesn't look like it. Oh, Beck's already here.
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Yeah, news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. And I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. What's this? My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. Oh, because of the tree at the grave was gone, right? They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all love you. Should do okay in the cold of old Pecan Pines. And thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. When you're ready, take Jeff's wild ride to old Pecan Pines. I do think we are ready. I've checked in with everything I could think of anyway. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Bringing a special occasion and whatnot, just rise on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree. So we still want to stay in this Pecan Pines then. But can you still grow things there?
I think this is it.
This is the ending? But like, what about Rolo and Mom? They're still big.
The end I've been waiting for.
I guess they can always make new potions and then fix it, right?
Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it.
Aw. To be fair, they could all live forever. I don't know the side effects of that, but if they can make more downgrade potions, you could always just use that.
But then you came along.
Aw.
I don't know exactly how to thank you.
Dude, no thank you, because this game has been amazing.
It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words.
It can't
Let's just
happen.
watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. It's gonna be beautiful. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. It's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh god. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. You got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. That's sweet. Hey, Dad? Wait, let me go here. Dr. Modwell says that over the next few years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in, big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. That didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Yes? Okay. The end, huh? The proper one? Achievement, close the book. Alright, well, we got to the end. Nice art. Amazing. Nice writing, too. Indeed. It was very easy to follow. Even though it had these different charms and ways to go back and stuff. It never got too complicated. It did lead you through all the choices. And allow you to go back easily and everything. It was absolutely amazing. Well, that is where we are after the credits. No, like, end credit scene. I didn't really expect there to be one, but there was a lot of backers for this game. It was kind of insane to look at. So, thank you to everybody who backed it because it was amazing to play this. Absolutely loved the story, the voice acting, the dialogue, the gameplay. Everything was great. And I really liked the length of it too. I thought it was shorter, but I don't know if it's longer because I checked everything. And maybe my voice acting and talked about my thoughts during the gameplay, but it seems like I played it a lot longer than a lot of other people that I checked the time on YouTube. But that usually happens when I play a game. I talk a lot about the things that happen, I guess. I don't really feel like apologizing for that, but I almost want to apologize for that, but I'm not really sorry about that. It's just the way I play games. So sometimes I guess I want to be like everybody else and like be fast at games and like get through them and like but I like the way I play games because that's the way I enjoy it. So yeah, I'm not gonna apologize for that. And I like the ending. As I said, I guess the only thing was like Dawn could have maybe played more a part, but then again, we did see her from time to time, and but I just I don't know. I really like Dawn's character, so I guess I would have loved to see her at the end there. And yeah, I don't know. The ending was good. I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular as far as endings go, but I've realized that I don't really care about an ending surprising me because I think that's really hard to do for any story. There was a lot of surprises along the way, like with the ice, with the grandma being Eleanor, with Nuncreed being in a hazmat suit. There was so many moments that surprised me. And Solomon being Sharper was also a big surprise during that festival that we saw. And yeah, I don't know sometimes how you're gonna like top the ending of a game, and I've thought about that recently with some games, that I don't need the ending to be a twist or like amazing or anything. It's the journey that gets there. It's everything between the beginning and end that's important to me, and I think this game nailed all of that. So with that being said, I do think we're gonna leave it here. I do hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and I will catch you on something else.